In a previous video, I spoke about timing and tempo. Today, I would like to talk about feeling. Feeling in a sense of knowing where your club head is at all time. Now, we don't want to hold the club so tight that we don't feel our club head, right? We want to hold the club very lightly, so at any given moment, we could feel our club head and where we want it to go, where we want the swing to be, right? This would also give you a lot of flexibility and also tempo, knowing where your club head is and what it feels like. Because what I notice, a lot of time we set up and we really tense up, right? And we don't actually feel our club head and where we want it to be. So we tense up, we see all the muscles in our neck and our arms, and we just tend to go back and swing as hard as we can, right? The golf swing is about timing, tempo, and feeling. Let the club do the work. We don't need to swing hard for the ball to go far. All we need to do, make sure that we hit the ball in the center of the club, right? So with that feeling and that nice and easy swing, right, we will get the ball to go. So how do you actually feel your club head? What I did, I took only the shaft, and you could go and try it yourself. And when you feel the shaft is so light, it feels like nothing in your hand. But when you have the club head on it, it feels so much heavier. So I did that, and then I picked up a club, and I sort of just slightly swing it like this. And I feel the weight in the club head. So I'm like, okay, so that's what they're talking about when they're talking about feeling your club head. That's what you need to do, guys. Got to do our homework. If we want to get better at this game, there's a lot of little things that we need to do to get better, right? I know my club head. I could feel my club head going back. I could feel my club head coming through just by swinging nice and easy. Just letting the club do the work. Right? So if I take my club back nice and easy and just let it drop back in the ball. See? We ain't gotta swing hard. Just take it back nice and easy, drop it back in the ball. That's all we need to do. We don't have to kill ourselves. We don't have to act like we're doing work. Golf's supposed to be nice, easy. Golf is an easy-going kind of game, right? It's not like we're working. We're out here having fun, right? We don't want, when we finish playing, we feel like we just came from work, right? We want to feel like we had some fun. The ball will travel as long as you hit the ball right in the center. The ball will travel, guys. There's no need to kill yourself, no need to swing hard. And guys, a good way to do this exercise is take like a pitching wedge, right? And you want to have what you call also like a field shot, right? You have a pitching wedge in your hand and you want to hit the ball 50 yards, right? How would you know how to hit the ball 50 yards if you never practice it, right? You have to practice those kind of shots. Those are the shots that save you, strokes around the green. If I'm going 50 yards and I don't know how far to take my club back to hit a 50-yard shot, and you see it all the time, when someone is playing, and they have a 50-yard shot, they either hit it short or they hit it way off the green, right? These are things that we have to go out there and practice, right? You have to know the feeling. You have to know how far to take the club back to hit a 50-yard shot, right? Nice and easy, right? I see a lot of golfers, they're having a 50-yard shots and they're still taking a full swing. And I believe that's only because they don't go out there and practice it, right? You have to go out there and practice those kind of shots. So if I'm going to 50-yard shot, I know how far to take my club back to make that shot, right? And it's nice and easy, right? Nice and easy. So if I take more clubs going 100 yards, I want to make that same nice and easy swing. Any club I take, I want to make that nice and easy swing. Okay, guys? So if I'm going 50 yards, right, we have to know how to hit those shots if you want to save strokes around the green. We don't really have a club, to hit a full shot 50 yards. We just don't, right? So we have to feel the shot, right? And the only way you're going to have that feeling is unless you go to the range and practice it. Take your clubs, I don't know, you could even walk out 50 yards, right? And just take that shot nice and easy, right? And if you want to hit the ball further with your pitching wedge, it's still just take a little bit further, and it's still a nice and easy shot. You don't have to swing hard, guys. Right? There is no need to swing hard. Anytime you go to the range, right, or anytime you're playing, right, and you swing hard, do you realize most of the time nothing good ever happens? It just don't. And if you're saying you're going to lay up, you take out a 7-iron or 8-iron, and you say you're going to lay up, and you swing nice and easy, do you realize how far that ball, you even surprise yourself sometimes, how far the ball goes, right? That's what we need to do in our regular swing, right? We need to act like we're laying up, because when we do that, most of the time, the ball is going to hit right in the center of the club face, and that's when the ball is going to travel, right? So we don't have to swing hard. Anytime we swing hard, nothing good happens. All we have to do, just make sure that we finish our backswing and let the club do the work, right? Of course, if we take it like this, we're not going to get the distance. We want to finish our backswing and just let the club do the work, guys. Let the club do the work, and it doesn't matter which club you use. And what I also notice is that whenever you take out a longer club, you want to tend to swing harder, right? Whenever you see distance, and I think that's what messes up a lot of golfers. When they're on the course and they see distance, for some reason they feel like they have to swing harder. Just take out the proper club. That's all you need to do. Take out the right club. Know your club. Know the distance you get in your club, right? If you're going 150 yards, and if you need a 7-iron or 8-iron, that's the club you need to use, then just use that club and take a nice, easy swing. Anytime you swing hard, nothing good happens, right? So whatever club you have, just take the swing back, feel the club head, and through, right? It's just up and down. We don't need a whole lot of movements. Up and down. That's all we need, guys. Just keep your head over the ball, pick the club up, drop the club down. You know, so all what I'm saying to you guys is that all that I show you, you have to go to the range and practice it. If you pick up the club, right, and you don't know the feeling of how the head's supposed to feel like in your hand, you're not going to know. These things you have to just practice it. Just pick up a club, feel it, feel it. Or like I said, even if you go to a pro shop and just take the shaft alone and feel, you feel a big difference how heavy this club head is, right? So we need to do these things if we want to better our game, just to get these feeling in these things, you know? And you'll be surprised how different you would start swinging your club, right? Because I know some of us feel like we have to swing so hard because they really don't know the feel or how heavy this club head is compared to the shaft. It's very heavy compared to the shaft. So we don't need to swing hard to get distance. We just need to make sure that we hit the ball in the center of the club and the ball will travel. That's all we need to do, right? It's not hard. I mean, golf in itself is very hard, but that's why we try to simplify the swing. I mean, you see there's a lot of different swings out there, you know, and they hit the ball good, but we have to remember, especially with the pros, these guys been doing it for years and years and years, so they master their swing, right? What I'm showing you is just to simplify the swing, right? So guys, like I said, and like I always said in all my videos, whenever I do any kind of drill or anything, you have to go to the range and practice it. You know, if you don't go to the range, you're not going to get it. You're just not going to get it. Go to the range, practice the feel the club head in your hand, feel how heavy it is. So in order to do that, you can't hold the club tight. You got to hold the club so you feel the head of the club, right? So guys, thank you for watching this video. And if you've been watching for a while and you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.